I hope not that we start hitting it. I hope he's the only one who's hitting it, but okay.
Who knows? If that.
Why did I have to say that? Well, anyway, continue. Maybe you can read it. Guess you can't. He asked the following: can someone explain how the DA having a intimate relationship with the special prosecutor is a conflict of interest with the Trump case? What is the role of the special prosecutor in this particular instance? Is the role to determine if the charge is warranted, or is the role to assist the charges that have been or will be filed? If it's the latter, please explain what the problem is, given that this is not a personal conflict between Willis and Trump. It seems that Willis simply hired an assistant. Maybe you can dive a bit deeper into this, RJ. You're on mute? Or is it my side?
Yes, yeah, I'm on mute. Yeah, my bad. Yeah, so the issue isn't Trump, because one thing that she said is true. One thing that Fani Willis said is true. I'm not on trial here. After the facts that we will discuss in a bit, we can add the word yet to it, probably. But so the problem isn't a conflict between Wade and Trump, right? The,
Willis.
no, okay. If you check the comment, I think it said the last
So Willis.
sentence. Yeah.
Between
Okay.
Willis.
So this is not a personal conflict between Willis and Trump. Yes. Okay. Yeah.
So Fani.
Yeah. So the issue is and Fani Willis and Trump. That's true. Now, the district attorney is Fani Willis. Fani
Mhm.
Willis is tasked with prosecuting cases. And as such, it can appoint, or it has to appoint, a special prosecutor or a special counsel. In this case, she selected Nathan Wade, right? And what is important to remember is that Fani Willis has a public role and a public responsibility, right? So, as the prosecutor, you're part of the governmental system.
Mhm.
Okay. As such, there are certain rules that are that you need to adhere to. If I am an accountant and I get appointed, I work for the government and I go work in the financial sector because of my financial uh, experience. I cannot misuse it for personal reasons. I need to keep everything straightforward because I'm not here to represent myself. I'm here to represent the government or a governmental body. So in this case, we need to remember that Fani has a public role in selecting the prosecutor, the special prosecutor. You need to hire the best man or woman for the job. To do so, yeah, you want to say something?
Yes, she said she tried. He wasn't her first choice. Keep that in mind.
Yeah,
But because she knew what you're about to say right here.
yeah.
You can continue.
So when selecting someone, that person would also need to fulfill a public role. So you need to make sure to select the best person for the job. If you select someone without, if you select someone because that person is your friend, your family member, or whatever, simply so you select them purely based on that, then you're misusing the public office that you have. So there are certain responsibilities. The conflict of interest here relates to Fani hiring Wade, because there's the idea, there's a suspicion that Wade was hired because of a personal relationship that he had with Fani. Again, who are you doing at this surface when you do things like this? Not Trump, but the people. The people who you should be representing as a public official. So, does that mean that you should never hire? And I'm gonna get to the specifics of this particular matter in a bit, but just in general to conclude, does it mean that you can never hire someone you know or you have a dear relationship with? No. What's important is that what's important is that the process of acquiring a new team member is transparent, is fair, and at the end of the day, you need to choose objectively the best man or woman for the job. Okay. It has been made public that Fanny and Wade had a relationship with each other. A
Romantic.
romantic relationship. Well, I don't know if there was romance. It was a physical relationship in any case. And
Sneaky link.
and this was when Wade was still married. So the suspicions arose that Wade was selected because they had a relationship with one another. And they couldn't deny that they had a relationship. The physical relationship, that is, while Wade was married. The question then became, did it happen before Wade was hired or after? Now, understanding what the supporter said in the comments, if the relationship happened after he was hired, hey, I hired the best man for the job or the best woman for the job, and we fell in love, and then we start hitting it. It can
Well,
happen. It's
I,
not
I hope
ethical.
I hope not that we start hitting it. I hope he's the only one who's hitting it. But okay.
Who knows? If that.
Why did I have to say that? Well, anyway, continue.
The quests, yeah. So that would be, you can still argue that it's not really, it's frowned upon. You can argue that it's frowned upon. It shouldn't have happened. But at least the appointment took place in a fair way. It's just, it happened, an office affair.
Which happens quite a lot.
Which
No,
happens quite a lot, probably during a Christmas party.